And a good Friday evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here live from Sheldon, where the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions are ready to take on the Sheldon Orabs. Here it is homecoming at Sheldon tonight, and a beautiful scene right now. A nice, cool fall atmosphere. The field looks fantastic here for the Orabs. Both teams out on the field warming up. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We are working on getting you that video stream up here right now. We do not have the video. We will keep working on that throughout the night, see if we can't get that for you. Nothing else, you do have the audio, and we will give you that live coverage here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Once again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Joel Visk. Glad to be along with you. Lions come into tonight 3-0 overall, 1-0 in district play, coming off that big win over in Unity Christian last Friday night, a 21-0 victory over a ranked team in Unity Christian. Unity Christian still in the rankings at 9 right now, and also in the rankings here in District 1. The Lions of Central Lyon George Little Rock obviously ranked number 4. Number 3, the West Lyon Wildcats, and number 6, the Sioux Center Warriors. And as we said, Orange City Unity Christian ranked at the 9th position currently in your current rankings as they come into tonight. The Lions, as we said, 3-0, 1-0 in district play, looking to keep that mark unblemished as they come into Sheldon, who sits at 1-2 overall. Had a tough game last week against Sioux Center, in which when they're at Sioux Center, they actually had a great game going. It was 14-12 at the half. They were right in that game and let that game slip away in the second half as the Orabs lost in fine fashion. They're a little bit wider score than what was traditionally there at the half, and Coach Lloyd will talk about that a little bit earlier, a little bit later on here in the pregame. Sheldon Orabs getting announced here, senior night here at Sheldon, as well as the homecoming coronation here. So we see a good number of seniors coming across for this football team and with their parents, and great to see all that participation, and good to see the parents out there on the track with them as well. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Central Lyon George Little Rock head coach Curtis Eben about last week and what he expects to see here tonight against Sheldon. But before that, we'll talk to the head coach of the Sheldon Orabs, Tyler Lloyd, when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carry-out and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Sheldon Orabs football with the head coach of the Orabs, Tyler Lloyd. Coach, thanks for joining us here today.
Yep, not a problem.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about your football team so far. Let's talk about last week, a game against Sioux Center, a tough game for you guys. You were in it till the first half, and then things kind of slipped away. Tell us a little bit about how that game went.
Yeah, had some opportunities in the first half, put ourselves in a position to be in a 2-point game at the break, and then just ran out of gas in the second half. Sioux Center is a quality ball club, and we were out executed in the second half, and we've got to do a better job from a conditioning standpoint and from an execution standpoint.
Well, Coach, obviously it's a tough game, like you said, against Sioux Center Quality Ball Club. Another quality club coming in this week. They come to your place. Central Lyon, George Little Rock coming in. They're undefeated on the year. What are some things you expect to see from the Lions?
They're going to be physical in the trenches. They're always good up front. That's kind of the name of the game in Lyon County. And Central Lyon had the best O-line in the district last year, and I would say they'd be in the running for that again this year. And it's going to be a physical ball club, and we're going to have to be ready to go from that standpoint. 2A District 1's loaded with a bunch of good quality teams, and, we got to accept those challenges week in and week out. One of the things with this COVID schedule is losing 2 non-district games. I always felt like those 4 games would hopefully get us ready for district play, and that's not the scenario this year, so you've got to kind of speed up the learning curve a little bit, and we've got some guys that are still kind of learning on the fly, and we're going to have to play our best football game of the season come this Friday night.
Well, obviously, with your football team, like I said, you were in that game against Sioux Center. There are some things that you do really well. You have a very athletic quarterback from what I can see on tape. Tell us a little bit of some of the stuff you're going to do that you might have success for.
We just need to execute. So if it is Caleb that it gets some opportunities in there, then that's great, and that's advantageous to us. But we've got to find some consistency along the front with the offensive line and being able to establish a run game with somebody else outside of Caleb as well. Equal distribution of the football in the passing game is something that we need to work on too. We kind of have 2 receivers that get a bulk of the looks, and you're not going to keep a defense off balance if you can't consistently run the ball with somebody else, and you're not going to keep a defense off balance if you can't consistently utilize all the green grass available to you. And I think in years past we've done a better job of that than we have in the first 3 games this season.
Well, Coach, obviously when you play a quality football team like Central Lyon, George Little Rock, the fact that you get to play them at home this week, it's also homecoming for you guys. Are there any added pressure, any added distractions, or is your team going to be ready to be focused, and is it an advantage to play at home?
That's a tough question to answer because we've played really poorly on homecoming week. But, I think some of that is you get the kids out of their regular routine on a Friday, and to be honest with you, with COVID, we don't have a lot of that extra stuff going on. I mean, we still have a few festivities and those kinds of things, but it's not a full Friday of just messing around and dinking around. We're still going to have classes and those kinds of things. We're still limited in what we can do with large groups. And although I love the pageantry of homecoming, it's really been a distraction for us, and we've played our worst games on homecoming, and we cannot afford to do that this week.
Well, it looks like the weather is going to be better this week. No rain in the forecast. We're going to be a little bit cooler, more of that fall football additive. How do you think that's going to help your team, injury-wise, cramping-wise? Do you think that the cooler weather is going to help?
I don't know. I guess it is what it is from that standpoint. We have a lot of kids out, so getting a rotation in there. I just think the physical wear and tear of everything as the game goes on, especially against a quality opponent, is where we're not quite where we need to be. And unfortunately, that's nothing you can fix in September. That's something that you've got to fix in December, January, February, March, and April. So we're a little behind the curve from that standpoint, but, we get out there, do the physical aspects of things. And, it's fall football weather. So that makes it exciting from the standpoint that, you're getting into that midpoint of the season. You're trying to improve each and every week, and hopefully we see some kids kind of take that next step.
What do you see as some of the keys to picking up a win tonight versus the Lions?
Well, we got to protect the football, and the last 2 weeks we've done a good job of that. But week 1, that really hurt us and cost us against another good quality ball club in Estherville Lincoln Central. So, got to protect the football. We need to do a better job of tackling in space. We had some opportunities to get some stops last Friday night and just didn't do it. And then we didn't play the ball in the air very well either. I mean, the quarterback for Sioux Center only needed to throw the ball 4 times. 2 of them went for touchdowns. You can't have another quarterback execute at that level and expect to put yourself in a position to win. So if we take care of those things, we're going to give ourselves a chance. But we've got to be able to come out and handle the physical demands of a game against the Central Lyon George Little Rock team.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time here this week, and we wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Sheldon Orams, Tyler Lloyd. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Central Lyon George Little Rock football with the head coach of the Lions, Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coach, let's start things off. Let's talk a little bit about last week. Another road trip for your team, a tough team, a ranked team. You're going on the road. Then you throw a little bit of weather involved, and your team came out and really performed well against Unity Christian.
Yeah, I was really proud of our guys, especially early on with rainy weather and the conditions weren't the best. But our guys are focused. We went out, controlled the line of scrimmage, took that first drive, marched down the field, got inside the red zone, and ended up turning the ball over. But definitely a statement drive type of thing. And after that, our defense kind of just settled in and really controlled their offense. We're going in that we knew that they averaged 350 yards of offense per game prior to that, and going in there and allowing 115 yards of total offense, definitely a big win for our defense and getting a shutout.
Well, you said it there, a big win for the defense on there. The offensive output in weeks 1 and 2, big points put on the board by the offense. This time, not so many, and we kind of expected that against Unity Christian. But the defense, once again, week after week, they have been the starting point.
Yeah, they have. Really, we went to a 3-1 box and kind of spread everything out to stop their passing game. And little Lyle, Reeby, and Winkle with Kalen Myerson in the middle. Those 4 guys took on 6 guys almost every time and made the play. And we could just sit back and defend the pass. So, outstanding job by those 4, just defensively, just monster performance. So proud of those guys and what they've done so far this year. So, again, it relies on those 4 guys and a couple of great plays by our secondary. I thought Rex Van Wy had an interception, I believe, in the second quarter that really took the wind out of their sails. They did a sluggo route, a slant and go route number 1 on the outside, and Rex sat on it and got a big pick and kind of set the tone after that. That took the wind out of Unity's sail a little bit, and for us, that was a momentum swing for us.
Well, we move on in District 1 play on the road again for the 3rd week in a row. This time we go to Sheldon for their homecoming. And your team, you like to go on the road because you think it gets your team focused.
Yeah, it's a bus ride that guys sit down, they think about what their job is, they know they have their kind of a duty as assigned type of thing. And, our guys they just use that best time to get focused and stay focused. And tonight's the same bus ride, similar time, and I expect the same type of focus from our guys and tremendous senior leadership from starting with our captains and what they bring to our team. So again, 45 minutes on the bus, and we'll get off and get ready to go.
Well, and you look at a Sheldon team going into that game, if everybody looks at the score against Sioux Center, definitely not the way that game went, because Sheldon, even though they lost big in the end, they were right into it till the half. What do we expect to see from the Orams?
Yeah, Coach Lloyd does an outstanding job with the Sheldon Orams. He gets those guys ready to play. He puts them in the correct positions. Offensively, they're led by a senior quarterback that is a very talented kid. I compare him a little bit to Zach Lupmer in some ways, a speedy, shifty type of kid. And so, really we need to know what he does, where he's at, how much he's trying to get the ball into guys' hands. And so, if we can slow down Caleb tonight at quarterback, we'll have a good night on defense. If we don't, it really opens up their offense, and it'll be a long night for us on defense. So. Offensively, we just got to establish a run, attack the line of scrimmage, win that line of scrimmage battle over and over and over again for 4 quarters, and, it'll be a good night for us.
Well, we talk about going on the road for the 3rd week in a row, getting ready for that. Offensively, you talked about a little bit about getting some things going. What are some things that Sheldon does where you think we might have an advantage?
I think our team speed is definitely hurt them a little bit. Our edge play, they are monstrous in the middle on the O-line and D-line. They're big dudes up front, and so, we won't be able to move them as easy as we have in the past, but we got to attack the edges and then get our passing game going. Hopefully early on we can get our passing game going to spread out their defense a little bit, and won't get so much 8-man box from them. So, it's going to be a big night for us up front, and our guys are excited about it.
Well, it's going to be a cooler night out there, so the nice part about that, getting into the fall football weather, you kind of eliminate some of the cramping issues. Other than that, how's our team looking injury-wise?
Injury-wise, we're looking really good. We're staying injury-wise healthy. We do have several guys that are quarantined this week because of contact tracing with COVID, and so those guys are going to be have to sit at home and watch the game from there. And that's part of this world right now. We got to look at it from a different hourglass type of thing, and we'll deal with those punches as they go. I feel bad for those guys. It's a situation that it's out of their hands, and so my heart goes out to them and their families. But at the same time, it's another opportunity for somebody else to step up, create us depth. We didn't lose them for the season. We lost them for a couple weeks here, and so we got to get some depth created and a perfect opportunity in the next couple weeks for us to do that. And so, I expect our other guys to step up and fill those positions and, go in there and not slow down at one step at all with those guys missing even.
Yeah, Coach, you always preach that, even with those games that get out of hand, getting those younger kids in, because it's a next man in mentality, and you really strive for that, and it's going to show this week. And we knew that coming into the season that this kind of thing could happen, and it's just good to see that, see how well your team is prepared for it.
Yeah, it definitely hurts us depth-wise throughout the O-line, D-line, but at the same time, like you said, next man up, and things happen in life. There's adversity. It depends on how our team faces adversity and overcomes the little adversity that we're going to face. And again, like I said, my heart goes out to those guys. Again, situation that it's out of control right now, and for the COVID situation. So, they'll be back though. They'll stay focused on their job, and our other guys, we got a good job tonight. Go out and get a W for us.
When you talk about going out and getting that W, what are some of the keys tonight to making sure we take that win away from Sheldon?
The biggest thing in offense, we got to establish a run game, establish drives, take care of the football. Defensively, we got to stop that quarterback from running first, and then getting some short throws going. So if we can do those couple things, we'll have a good night out there tonight.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you each and every week, and wish you the best of luck tonight.
I appreciate you, Joel. Thanks for having me.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, Curtis Seaman. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carry-out and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we welcome you back here on the Lion Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to be along with you here tonight for tonight's District 1 matchup between the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions and the Sheldon Orabs. Lions on the road for the third week in a row. They come in 3-0 overall, though, as they come in 1-0 in district play, ranked number 4 in the current AP polls right now as they come in with that undefeated mark. Also around District 1 this week, Sioux Center is at MOC Floyd Valley. Unity Christian, last week's opponent for the Lions, is on the road at West Lyon this week. So some tough matchups around. We'll see how Unity Christian sizes up against West Lyon, and then maybe we'll get a little bit of a gauge for coming down the road. Obviously, Sheldon coming off a loss last week against Sioux Center, and here they are for homecoming. And we are going to take a quick time out here as we get ready for our national anthem on the Lion Broadcast Network. No video here tonight, only audio as we are the away school, and we will do our best to keep you entertained as we step away for a minute and enjoy the national anthem here at Orab Field.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we welcome you back here to the Lion Broadcast Network. Joel Viss alongside you here for tonight's District 1 matchup between the 3-0 Lions and the 1-2 Sheldon Orabs here tonight at Orab Field. As the Orabs are celebrating their homecoming, the Lions are coming in to try and spoil that homecoming celebration here tonight. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem brought to you by the Sheldon High School Band, and a big American flag flying over the field. It is a great sight here from our eyes across the way there, so it's been an awesome deal. Lions start making their way out to midfield with the captain, Josh Reeby, leading the way. As with the new COVID rules, only one member of each team making their way out for the coin toss here. Josh Reeby, the one on the duty here tonight. For Sheldon Orabs, their captain coming out is their do-everything guy, the quarterback of Caleb Ackerman. Lions have won the toss and the Sheldon Orabs have won the toss. They have elected to defer. The Lions will receive the ball, and the Orabs will go on to the kicking duties. Lions will be moving from left to right in your mind's eye here as we get started. The Lions in their purple pants, white jerseys with the purple numbers, and the yellow helmets. For the Orabs in their home oranges, the black numbers, the black pants, and the black helmets for them. We'll start on the offensive side of the ball. Zach Lutmer will lead the way for the Lions, the sophomore quarterback. Up front there, it starts on the offensive line. Dylan Winkle into the starting lineup there, as well as Josh Reeby. J.J. Vanderzee once again getting the starting nod, and Max DeBoer getting the starting nod at that offensive line as well at the tackle spot, as well as Lyle Moore. Max DeBoer obviously in that spot as the Lions have a couple guys out with the COVID situation and all that stuff, and tough break. We wish those guys could be here with us, but we'll get them out of the quarantine and back on the sidelines and back into their Lion uniforms as fast as we possibly can. Orabs line up to do the kicking duties here, and we'll see when they break the huddle here who will exactly be the kicker for the Sheldon Orebs. We'll see once they come out and set the ball down. And it looks like they will come out, and the kicker for the Orebs, still waiting for this one here to see if they will break that huddle. Now they will. And Brian Burnell will be the kicker for the Sheldon Orebs. He's got the ball teed up, has the sign there from the official. He'll give the ball a boot. High end over and kicks, angling out of bounds there, and rolls out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Flag will fly here to start the game. And the Lions will start with fantastic starting field position around the 35-yard line on the procedure penalty against the Orebs. Once again, no video here tonight, as we are the video team, only audio. Lions come out here on their first offensive possession here, and it looks like the Lions are actually going to make Sheldon re-kick. They're not going to take it at the 35-yard line. They are going to force the 5-yard penalty back here and force Sheldon to boot the ball again to them. Lions want to get a crack at a return, so Burnell will go back there to do it once again. Lions standing back to return the kick. Burnell will walk it off here now once again and see what he can do, if he can straighten her out a little bit. Not a very strong kick that last time. Only went down to about the 15. But now Burnell will have the ball teed up at his own 35. He'll give the ball a boot. This one a little bit straighter. Taylor Putnam will catch it at his own 14-yard line. Start reversing field to the left side. Cuts it back up the middle. He is wrapped up as he crosses the 25 to the 28-yard line. And the Lions will start there on the offensive set. So probably not the best decision to make them re-kick, but nonetheless, Lions with some decent starting field position. First time they've lost the coin toss so far this year, so the first time they will start on the offensive side of the ball. Joel Viss here with you live from Oreb Field here in Sheldon. Thank you for tuning in here on the Lion Broadcast Network. Lions will break the huddle. Lutmer will come out in that pistol formation. He'll send twin receivers right, single to the left. Rasmussen and Spees wide to the right. Rex Van Wy wide to the left. Van Berkem behind him. Now a man in motion. Left to right, that is Meyer. Hands off right up the middle. It goes to Van Berkem. He's upended as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Going to pick up about 2 yards on carry number 1. Lions, if you listened into the pregame, Coach Eben decided he wanted to establish the run, but knows he's got to get the edge. But he's got to set that edge first by showing that he is going to try and run between the tackles, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to run her inside, and then when he can catch Sheldon off guard, then he busts it to the outside. Pistol formation, twins to the right, single left once again. Quick pass over the right side to Rasmussen. He makes the catch, pushes out across the 35 where he is knocked down to the 34-yard line, I should say. And it will be about a third down and about 5 yards on the pickup there on the pass completion to Luke Rasmussen. Just an extension of the run there for the Lions as they push the ball out ahead. Third down and 4, maybe 5 here. A long 4, short 5 for the Lions on their opening offensive set. They'll send twin receivers off to each side. Pistol formation. Van Berkem behind him. Lutmer calls it out. Man in motion is Rasmussen. Right to left. Now dropping back to pass. Rolling out left side is Lutmer. Looks into the flat and throws behind the open receiver at the 48-yard line. Had a man wide open in Taylor Putnam for first down yardage, but could not connect. Threw the ball behind Putnam, and he could not make the play on it. That'll bring up fourth down and punting situation here for the Lions right off the bat. Caden Van Berkem will come into the ball game here to do the kicking duties for the Lions. Stands at his own 20-yard line. And back to do the return duties here is Linderbaum here for Sheldon. Nice high end over end kick, angling to the left. Ball hits the ground at the 30, takes a Lion bounce, and will roll down to the opposite 20-yard line. And Sheldon will get their first chance at offense here tonight. As we said, Sheldon last week stuck with Sioux Center in the first half and then let things get away in the second half. And you'll talk to Coach Tyler Lloyd. He talked about ball control and hanging on to the football. That are the keys. Caleb Ackerman, the do-everything man here for Sheldon. He is their leading rusher. He is their quarterback and leading passer, and he is the leading kicker. If we were on the road, he'd probably drive the bus as well. Shotgun formation here for Ackerman. He's got twin receivers left, single to the right side. Man alongside of him, he'll hand off to Burnell right up the middle. He's wrapped up immediately and brought down. Might give him back to the original line of scrimmage. Well, it looks like they might even give him a yard of forward progress, but not much there. That Lion defensive front coming to play once again. Lyle Moore up there and Winkle in the end spot. Reeby in the middle. The Lions playing a 3-3 backer here situation. Gable Van Beek on the outside backer. Then you've got Caden Van Berkom and Kalen Meyer in the middle. Shotgun formation again. Twin receivers to the left side again. Back to pass. Looking down the right side. Ball is batted down as Ackerman releases it. And Lyle Moore getting the hand up and knocking it down. Set up 3rd down and 9 here. Nice job there. Lyle Moore not going to get the pressure on the quarterback. Just gets the hands in the air and able to knock it down. 3rd down and 9 at their own 21-yard line. 10:19 to play here in the first quarter. All tied at 0. Shotgun formation. Trip receivers to the left side. Single receiver right here for Ackerman. He calls it out. Back to pass. Looking middle of the field now. Looks the right side. Has his man out in the flat. Caught and very close to a 1st down. And it'll be right at the 30-yard line. Kalen Meyer brings down his man. But and that is Tyrell Linderman. And it looks like they are going to be about a half-yard short of the 1st down marker. 4th down and inches, and it looks like the punting team will come out. Very close to a 1st down there as the ball is right at the 30-yard line and need to get just on the other side of the 30 for that 1st down marker. So out to do the punting duties will be Caleb Ackerman. Zach Lutmer, Cooper Spees back to do the return duties here for the Lions on this opening punt. Sheldon trying to get personnel in, a late comer onto the field. Play clock is at 10. Clock on the move here as the punt will go. No, now it's going to be a fake. He sidesteps, blocked by Winkle. Reeby's on it. He'll pick it up. He'll pick it in. No, he bobbles it, but it is down inside the 2-yard line, and the Lions will take over. 1st down and goal. Ackerman felt the pressure, looked like he was going to fake, then decided to kick late. Dylan Winkle got the hand on it, knocked it down. Reeby tried to pick it up and run with it, but could not get it. Ackerman got back on top of it, down at the 3-yard line. 1st down and goal for the Lions here. 10:05 to play in the first quarter. Lions looking to knock one out of the park here after the block punt. 1st down and goal, the power package comes in. Lutmer under center. Power eye to the right side there. Deep man is Spees. They'll hand off right up the middle. It goes to Kalen Meyer. He'll put the head down, and they will say he is down just shy of the goal line. 2-yard run, going to be 2nd down and goal from the 1 there. Kalen Meyer just not getting across. Lions forced a 3-and-out on their first offensive possession. Now a 3-and-out for Sheldon with a blocked punt, putting the Lions in striking distance. 2nd down and goal. Ball at the 1-yard line. Power eye to the left side this time here for Lutmer under center. Now it will shift over. Power to the right side. Hand second man through. That is Cooper Spees. He breaks to the outside and walks in for the easy touchdown. Lions on top here early, 6-0. In this ball game after the block punt. Cooper Spees gets the 1-yard touchdown run. Lions capitalizing there. The defense setting up the offense. That is the way to do it. Offense wasn't very sharp there in their first offensive set, but when you get it inside the 5 to start your possession, good things are going to happen. Lions go on a fake there. They direct snap it to Lutmer. He'll take it in for the 2-point conversion, and a quick 2 points for Zach Lutmer. They were set up in the swinging gate, and Sheldon was waiting for the line to shift and not paying attention. Lions go a direct snap to Lutmer. Officials are talking this one over, but I do believe it's going to be good as the Lions were all set down on the left side. did not come into the gate formation. And a direct snap there to Lutmer. He carries it in for the for the 2-point conversion. So 8-0 here early for the Lions with 9:25 to go in the first quarter. Lions taking advantage after a blocked punt to take the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Lions coming out to do the kicking duties here now. Their first time kicking. Cooper Spees will do the kicking duties for the Lions. Back to do the return duties for Sheldon will be Brian Burnell, the lone back there. Then they have a few up backs, and they are shifted off to the right side. Looks like they might be missing a little bit of personnel out there, and they are one man down. Only have 10 guys on the field right now. Now a late comer here for Sheldon. Coming on late there for the Orabs is Brandon Collins, and he'll move over to be the up back. Tyrell Lindemann now going back as the deep back here for Sheldon, standing at his own 5-yard line. Spees awaiting the signal from the official. Lions are up 8-0, 9:25 to go in this first quarter. Now we are set up and ready to go for the kick. Spees has his signal. He will give the ball a boot. A short lobbed up kick there to the right side. Going to be caught by the up man and bobbled, and he just falls on it at the 27-yard line. Nothing doing there by Carson Johannes. And Johannes just falling on it there. It bounced in front of him. He hit his hands and he bobbled it and just decided to go down and maintain possession. So Sheldon now on their second offensive set. Ball at the 27-yard line here for the Orabs. They'll come out in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Burnell stands alongside Ackerman in that shotgun formation. High snap over the quarterback's head. Ackerman running after it. Now he's under fire. He is wrapped up and sacked in the backfield. Back at the 16-yard line. A 11-yard loss there. Nothing doing there. Everybody in it. Kalen Meyer, Winkle, and Van Beek all in on the tackle. And Caleb Ackerman having a tough go of it so far as the ball snapped over top of his head on the first spot there. Second down in 21 now. Ball at their own 16-yard line. Empty backfield. Now they're going to go 5 wide. 3 to the left, Twins to the right here. And Ackerman will stand alone in that backfield. Back to pass. Looking over the left side. Has some pressure. Wrapped up and brought down by Dylan Winkle. Winkle coming down there. Got the hook on him and brought him to the ground. And a nice job there as also coming through as Van Berkom was putting the heat on. He had to duck away from him. Dylan Winkle wraps him up and sacks him back at the 10-yard line. 6-yard loss now for Ackerman. Lions defense all over it here with 8.5 to play in this first quarter. Lions lead 8-0, and the Lion defense has got them in a 3rd and 27 situation. Everybody in tight. Ball almost snapped over the head of the quarterback again. He's under pressure. He escapes. Winkle lobs one up over the top. Jumping up and making the grab. Athletic catch there on the sidelines for Sheldon. That is Ty Sudbeck. And Sudbeck going to have very close to first down yardage. We'll see where they put him. And they're going to give him the 38-yard line and say, yes, it's a first down. 28 yards on the reception. Sudbeck got behind the defense and not paying attention to the ball was Piletsky. Just got his hands up trying to face guard, and Sudbeck went up over the top. First down in 10 here for the Orabs. Some new life. Twins to the left. Back to pass. Looking over the right side has Lindemann. Lindemann escapes the first tackler as he crosses the 45 out to the 47, 48-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. On the completion once again, Lions going to have to shore up that passing situation here and see what they can't do. Wow, now they're going to give him the first down marker. They will say it is 10 yards for him. Back to shotgun again. Now Ackerman's going to take off and run. He is wrapped up there. Quarterback draw all the way. And Reeby gets a hold of him as he crosses the line of scrimmage for only a gain of 1. Second down and 9 now here for the Orabs. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. 7.5 to play in the first quarter. Lions lead 8-0. Twins left, single to the right, shotgun formation. Fake the handoff, looking deep down the sidelines once again. Lindemann underneath of it and right through his hands. He got behind Poletsky once again down the sidelines and just could not bring in the pass. It sailed on him a little bit and could not bring it in. He had to come back and play on it, and Poletsky came up and made the hit as soon as the ball got there. Third down and a long 8, short 9 here, just shy of the 50-yard line for the Orabs. They'll set up here again. Twins left, single to the right. Fake the hand, back to pass, looking for the same play again. Now ducking down, throws right side and throws it away. And the closest receiver there was Cooper Spees. Nonetheless, a incomplete pass and a fourth down punting situation once again here for Sheldon. Ball right at the midfield marker, and looks like not going to go into the punting situation. We saw what happened last time. The Lions blocked the last one. They're going to go for it here on fourth down and 8. Man comes in motion from left to right. Ackerman calling it out, looking for the hard count against the Lions, trying to get them to jump here. We'll see if they just decide to call timeout and go into the punting formation again. I do believe that is what Sheldon was attempting to do. They were trying to get the Lions to jump and make it an easier fourth down situation. Nonetheless, timeout called by Sheldon here. 7:07 to play in the first quarter. 8-0 Lions lead. You're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
And we welcome you back here to Sheldon, live from the Orab field. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Central Lyon by a score of 8-0. Sheldon with a fourth down and 9 situation, ready to punt the ball away. Now they're going to drop back and they're going to go for it. Long pass down the sidelines. Man is open is Lindemann, and Lindemann gets by Rasmussen on the fake punt, and the ball is down at the 26-yard line. 24-yard pass, and the Sheldon Orabs have something going. Lions have been caught sleeping here before. They got their only touchdown on a blocked punt earlier. We do remind you that there is no video here tonight as we are the away school and respecting the Sheldon rules here. Back to pass once again. Over the middle, a pass is thrown incomplete there, trying to find the man of Sudbeck, but nothing doing there as Rasmussen able to meet him, and the ball falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Sheldon on the move here have bailed themselves out a couple times, had themselves in a third down and 27 situation, hit a 28-yard pass over the top there to give themselves new life. Now on fourth down and 9, they fake the punt and find themselves second down and 10 at the 26-yard line of Central Lyon George Little Rock. Man in motion here. They'll hand off to Lindemann. Lindemann looking to pass. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and Lindemann going nowhere on that one. Looked like it was going to be a halfback pass, and Caden Van Berkom all over it. Hits him back at the 31, so a 5-yard loss there for Tyrell Lindemann. Third down and long situation here. Obviously 4-down territory for Sheldon. They will continue to go and work in the right order as they make some substitutions here. Wide to the left side here. They're going to go 3 to the right side, single way over to the right side. Sudbeck is the wide man. That has been the guy they go to. They've been just throwing it deep down the sidelines here when they go to the pass. Back to pass is Ackerman, has some pressure, falls down. Over the middle of the field is Rex Van Wy, finds the man, and a first down and 10 at the 15-yard line. 16-yard pass there as Rex Van Wy falls down on the route there. And coming through is Carson Johannes for the reception. Johannes making the catch there, getting the first down yardage that is needed. And more new life there for Sheldon. They are keeping this thing alive. First and 10 at the 15. They hand off Burnell right up the middle of the field. He goes nowhere. He's wrapped up and brought down by Reeby. And Brian Burnell nowhere to go. Tough sledding there between the tackles. Will bring up second down and 10. 5:39 to play here in the first quarter. Lions leading 8-0, but Sheldon is threatening after a couple big plays, a couple big pass plays, keeping these drives alive. Second down and 10, 3 wide receivers left, single to the right. Back to pass. Quick pass over the left side is dropped off the hands of the intended wide receiver. That was Lindemann. And Lindemann just out in front of him, trying to do a quick little screen pass, and could not hang on. Third down and 10 is the situation, but that has not been a problem so far here for Sheldon in this drive, their second drive of the night. First drive ended in a 3-and-out and a block punt for the Lions. Third down and 10, twin receivers off to each side. Now Ackerman's going to call an audible. He's looking over to the sidelines to get the signals. Two receivers to each side. Burnell alongside of him. Back to pass. Ackerman looking. Fade pass to the end zone. Jump ball in the end zone is caught by Ty Sudbeck. And a 15-yard touchdown reception. And the Sheldon Orabs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game. Ty Sudbeck just goes down there and jumps over the top of Piletsky and scores the touchdown with 5:03 to go in this first quarter. Sheldon will go for it here on the 2-point conversion as they're trying to tie the score, as the Lions hit a 2-point conversion earlier. Lots of early movement there against the Orabs. About 4 different guys jumping, not knowing the snap count. So we'll see if that changes the idea here, if they decide to go into a kicking situation or if they try and go for 2 anyway. The way the Orabs have thrown the ball here in this first quarter, they should just go for it and lob one up into the end zone. They have been winning all of the jump balls so far. 2-point conversion attempt here again. Everybody in tight this time around. Ackerman calling it out. Back to pass. Looking over the left side. He's got heavy pressure behind him. Now he's going to turn and run. And he'll be wrapped up from behind and brought down by Kalen Myers. So the 2-point conversion will fail. 4:55 to play in the first quarter. Lions leading the Orabs 8-6. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back here to Sheldon. Joel Viss with you. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Lions leading Sheldon by a score of 8-6. The Orabs just scoring on a 15-yard touchdown reception from Caleb Ackerman to Ty Sudbeck. 2-point conversion failed. And that is the difference so far here in this first quarter. Once again, we thank you for tuning in. No video here tonight because we are the visiting team and going along with the Sheldon Orabs rulings. So we are going no video, only audio here tonight. Brian Burnell has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to give the ball the boot. Cooper Spies and Taylor Putnam back to do the return duties here for the Lions. They stand back at their own 11-yard line. Signal now is given. Sheldon will give the ball a boot. It is a short, high end over end kick. Putnam will catch it at the 20, start making his way up the sidelines. He is wrapped up as he gets out to the 29-yard line, and the Lions will start first down and 10 from there. Lions on their first offensive possession of the game went 3 and out, were forced to punt the ball away. On their second offensive set, they were benefited by a block punt recovered at the 3-yard line, able to punch it in from 3 yards out and take that 8-6 lead. Now we'll see if the Lions can put together a drive here, their third offensive set of the night here in the first quarter. Pistol formation for Lutmer. He'll send twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. He's got Kalen Meyer coming in motion from left to right. Van Berkom stands behind him. They'll hand off to Van Berkom. Just about bobbles the ball, but pulls it back in. He carries it out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 7 on first down. Second down and 3 now for the Lions here. Want to get that running game going and put together a nice drive and gain a few first downs. Twins right, single to the left once again here for the Lions. Pistol formation for Lutmer. He calls it out. He'll hand off left side again to Van Berkom. Van Berkom gets to the edge, crosses the 40-yard line, and is brought down at the 42. Good enough for first down yardage on the 6-yard pickup. Caden Van Berkom had some tough sledding last week against Unity Christian. They were all over him and eyeing him out of the backfield. A little bit better sledding here so far in this game. First down and 10 for the Lions. Back at the 41 is where they spotted the knee down. Twin receivers to each side, empty backfield. Man in motion is Putnam. He'll get the hand. He'll cross over to the right side, looking to cut it up the field, just puts the head down and gets out to the 44 for a pickup of about 3 on first down. Taylor Putnam, the speedy guy who likes to get to the outside. Sheldon playing it very well and just stringing it out and making him cut it back into the defense. Ball spotted just shy of the 45-yard line, so they will say second down and 6. 3 receivers left, single to the right side here. Rolling out left side is Lutmer. He's looking down the field. Now he's going to tuck and run. Gets to the corner, down the sidelines, keeps it in bounds across the 40 and down inside the 40-yard line to the 36-yard line. And a big gainer for Zach Lutmer as he gets to the edge and gets down the field. 19-yard pickup there for Zach Lutmer, his first run of the night, and it's a good one. Looking to pass the ball down the field and decides to just tuck and run. First down and 10 for the Lions into Sheldon territory at the 36-yard line. Empty backfield once again for Lutmer. Twin receivers to each side. Lutmer calls it out. Design quarterback run right up the middle of the field. Now cutting out left side, back to the right. Inside the 20-yard line, right down at the 20 is where they'll mark him. So another 16 yards for Zach. Good blocking up front there. And another first down and a big gainer for the Lions. Lions threatening here again as they enter the red zone. Right at the 20-yard line, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Lions lead 8-6 here early on in this ball game. Empty backfield once again as Lutmer sends 2 receivers off to each side. Man in motion is Putnam. They'll hand off to Putnam over the right side, being strung out, just tucks it down and gets ahead for a yard. Once again, well played by the Orabs, able to really hem him in and not allow him to break free. 1-yard pickup there for Putnam. We'll set up second down and 9 here with 2:15 to play in the first quarter. Lions with that 2-point advantage. They scored after a blocked punt and a 1-yard Cooper Spees run. And Sheldon able to match it, moving down the field, just failed on the 2-point conversion. Second down and 9, Twins to the left, single to the right. Man in motion, Rasmussen, fake to him, Lutmer keeps. He'll go right side, wrapped up, very close to first down yardage there, as he is brought just shy of the 10-yard line at the 11. So an 8-yard pickup for Lutmer will set up third down and 1. Lions doing a good job of running in between the tackles here. Sheldon trying to keep the edge away. They've hemmed in Putnam, but that has allowed Lutmer and Caden Van Berkom to have their way up the middle. Van Berkom back into the backfield. Pistol formation. Twins to the right, single to the left. Man in motion now. Kalen Meyer, he moves over. And a handoff over the right side goes to Van Berkom. He powers ahead down to the 5 for another 6 yards and a first down for the Lions. Lions really close to getting a false start there. Looked like the Lions moved early, but the officials did not call it. Lions will set up now. First down and goal here. 1 minute on the clock in the first quarter, looking to extend their 8-6 lead. Lions will break the huddle. Pistol formation once again. Single receiver to the right is Spies. Rasmussen and Van Wy wide to the left. Behind him is Kalen Meyer. They'll put Van Berkom in the up back situation. Hand off to Meyer. He'll power ahead and walk through for the Lion touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Kalen Meyer here as he puts the points back on the board. 14-6 with 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lions will come on once again in the swinging gate formation. We'll see if Sheldon pays attention to it this time. Sheldon got caught not paying attention on the swinging gate. The last time they snapped it directly to Lutmer. This time the swinging gate will come in. Lutmer will go on to do the holding duties, and Spies will be on to do the kicking. Snap is low, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 15-6, the Lions lead Sheldon. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
Back in Sheldon, Joel Viss with you here on the Lion Broadcast Network. Lions getting on the board here again in the first quarter. 41 seconds on the clock. A 15-6 lead for Central Lion George Litterock. This time a 5-yard touchdown run for Kalen Meyer to put the Lions on the board. The extra point from Cooper Spies was good as well. Spies on to do the kicking duties once again here. Lindemann will go back and stand at his own 12-yard line. And we'll see if Spies goes for that pooch kick again or if he attempts to kick it deep. Lindemann definitely a big threat so far here tonight in the passing game. A little bit deeper kick here to the up back over the side. That is Johannes. He'll take it at the 20 and crosses the 30. And the flags come out here at about the 28-yard line. We'll see what the officials call here. Johannes made the catch at the 20, moved it up across the 30, but there is some laundry on the field. Once again, we thank you for tuning in here tonight on the Lion Broadcast Network. No video, just audio here tonight. And it is a illegal block in the back against the Orabs, so they will walk this one back. With 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter, ball will be spotted now at the 18-yard line. And Sheldon will start their next offensive possession from there. 3 and out and a block punt on their first set. A great drive on their second drive. Kept themselves in alive with some big pass plays and scored a 15-yard touchdown pass to Ty Sudbeck. We'll see if the Lions shirt up that pass defense here on this next possession and see what they can do. They were able to get Sheldon in a couple bad situations. 3rd and 27, 4th and 9, and Sheldon able to dig themselves out of it each and every time. 3 receivers set off to the right side. Ackerman back to pass once again. Looking right side now over the middle of the field. Has his man for about a 5 or 6 yard pickup. Looks to be at about the 24-yard line. 6 yards to Sudbeck once again. Sudbeck with the catch right over the middle, and Ackerman, nice job. He just kind of rockets that one in there. Second down and 4 now for Sheldon. Twin receivers to the right, single to the left. Ball snapped over the head of Ackerman again. He corrals it. He's got some pressure, and he's going to throw it down the sidelines. It's picked off by Zach Lutmer. Lutmer returning it back, crossing the field, looking left side there, trying to diss and dive. He's making everybody miss. Now down the sidelines he goes, and Zach Lutmer brings it in to close out the first quarter. Zach Lutmer, a 30-yard touchdown interception return. That looked like a video game right there. He caught it on the right sidelines and started stair-stepping his way back across the field. He made about 4 or 5 guys miss, then got the left corner and scored on the left sideline. So it goes as a 30-yard interception return, but he ran probably 50 yards in the process. Lions score as the clock hits 0 on the first quarter. 21-6, now the lead with the extra point to come. Lions look to set up in this swinging gate formation. Sheldon was caught off guard by it early. They'll try it again. And a quick pass down the left side goes to Dylan Winkle, and Dylan Winkle gets the 2-point conversion. Quick snap there, and Lutmer finds Winkle, the senior. And the offensive lineman getting a pass in the end zone and a 2-point conversion. And now a flag will fly, late flag as officials talk it over. And the coaches are discussing that he is a legal man lined up outside the tackle box. And we'll see if what they're going to call here. It looks like they're going to bring this one back here. The Lion coach is not happy about it because he was lined out outside the tackle box. So he should be an eligible receiver. They're going to call ineligible receiver downhill or downfield. And we will redo the kick here. Well, now we're not going to kick the ball. I'm not sure what's going on here. If they're going to call loss of down on it. And they will say that there is no down, so they're not even going to give them the attempt. Now the coaches want an explanation on this. If they're calling a loss of down, this has got all sorts of confusion all over it. Lions go on the trick play. They throw it to Winkle on the 2-point conversion. He makes the catch, goes in for the 2 points. Then they converse and say he's an illegal down lineman. And now they give them a loss of down as well. And the Lions will forfeit their 2-point conversion. Well, the Lions, they're bringing out the sparks here tonight and really putting these officials on their toes in this ball game. So the end of the first quarter comes with the Lions scoring on a 30-yard interception return from Zach Lutmer. The score is 21-6 at the end of quarter number 1, and we will start quarter number 2 with the kick from the Lions from the 40-yard line. We will switch directions here. Lions will now move from right to left in your mind's eye. No video here. I wish you had video for that one on that one, but nonetheless, no video here tonight as we are the away team, respecting the wishes of the Sheldon Orebs. So 12 minutes on the clock here for the start of quarter number 2. Cooper speeds on to do the kicking duties. And Sheldon's going to adjust their return here as they will bring Lindemann up to about the 15-yard line. Lions have been kicking away from him as much as possible, kicking it off to the right side to Carson Johannes. He has had a couple returns. And we'll see what the Lions elect to do here again. Giving the boot right down the middle of the field and kicks it right over the top of the head of Lindemann. He makes a baseball catch. He is wrapped up immediately and brought down. And coming through there, Donovan Morales, he's the gunman. And he does it once again and knocks down Lindemann at the 16-yard line. It looks like is where they will start, first down and 10. Second quarter underway. Sheldon moving left to right now. If you're trying to watch on your radio dial, as we would say it in the radio world, but in your mind's eye, Sheldon going left to right. Twin receivers off to each side. Man in the backfield with Ackerman is Burnell. Now a man coming is Lindemann from left to right. Ball is snapped and low, hits the ground, and Ackerman just falls on it back at the 10-yard line. And those snaps have been tough to take there so far tonight for Ackerman. Loss of 6 on the gain. And we'll set Sheldon back behind the sticks once again. Second down and 16 now for Sheldon back at their own 10-yard line. They'll send 2 receivers to each side. Burnell alongside Ackerman once again in that shotgun formation. Back to pass. Quick pass left side. Has his man. Flags will fly as Lindemann takes it out across the 20, right at the 20, for a 10-yard pickup. But the flag comes in the area of a hold. Lion defensive line has done a great job of getting pressure, and now it looks like Lindemann down on the field, and looks like he is in pain as here come the trainers to take a look at him. They're going to discuss with the Lions what they want to do. There's a holding penalty back at the 8-yard line. I'm assuming the Lions will accept that penalty and push them back half the distance to the goal, and they will. Ball will now be moved back to the, I do believe, the 5 or the 4-yard line. Looks like they will spot the ball down at the 5 and set up second down again. And coming off the field, I do believe that might be Sudbeck, actually, who is down. And he is favoring that left ankle pretty hard, not putting any weight on it. That's not good to see. And hopefully they can get him to the sidelines. Sudbeck obviously made the touchdown catch earlier in the first quarter, a 15-yarder for the touchdown, now being helped off the field as we set up with a second down and about 21 this time at the 5-yard line of Sheldon. Lions are going to bring the heat, you know they are, and see if they can't get another sack here on the night. And you definitely don't want that snap over the quarterback's head this time. Ackerman's got to really be ready for it. Twin receivers to each side. Ackerman has it. Ackerman just quarterback run. He'll bring it across the 5. Going to pick up 1 as he is wrapped up right away. Meyer, Reby, and Winkle all over that one and not letting him go anywhere. That'll set up third down and long here for Sheldon. Nothing they've been scared of so far in the first quarter. They were in this situation a lot and able to hit some big passes over the top, keep their drives alive, and eventually into a touchdown situation. 3 receivers go right side, single receiver to the left side. Ackerman, third down and 21 from his own 6-yard line. Back to pass, looks over the middle of the field, through the hands of the intended receiver. That is Carson Johannes, and thrown a little bit behind him, but made a good play on it. Nonetheless, incomplete pass. Will bring up fourth down and 21 in an obvious punting situation. 10.5 to play here in the second quarter. Lions leading 21-6. They've got touchdown runs from Cooper Spees and Kalen Meyer and a Zach Lutmer interception return for a touchdown, all in the first quarter. Punting situation as Ackerman stands in his own end zone right at the goal line, very shallow on this, and he will give the ball a boot. Caught by Spees at the 35-yard line. Now breaking left side. He's got a wall in front of him. Inside the 15, the 10. He cuts it up the field and brought down at the 6-yard line. Cooper Spees, a great return for him of about 30 yards. And the Lions will set up first down and goal for the second time here in the first half. 10 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock here. The Lions 21-6 and threatening to go for more. Lions will break the huddle here. We'll see if they come out in the shotgun. They will in that pistol formation. Cooper Spees is the tailback behind him. Twin receivers right, single to the left is Rex Van Wy. Now they hand off over the right side. Spees cuts it up the field, jumps over a defender, and walks in for the Lion touchdown. 6-yard touchdown run for Cooper Spees. His second touchdown of the night with 10:03 on the play clock. And it is a 27-6 lead for Central Lyon George Little Rock. And now the all-exciting two-point conversions here tonight here for the Lions. Now they'll bring in the swinging gate. Looks like they will go on to do the kicking duties. Lions have gone for two a couple times here tonight, getting one and not getting the other one. Spees on to do the kicking duties. Ball is up. Ball is good. 10:03 to play in the second quarter. 28-6, the Lions lead over Sheldon. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network. And we welcome you back here to Sheldon. Joel Viss here with you tonight, live from Sheldon. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading the Sheldon Orabs 28-6 here with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lions got 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, now scoring again. A big punt return by Cooper Spees got the ball down to first and goal from the 6, and then he finished it off with a 6-yard touchdown run. Spees back on to do the kicking duties once again here for the Lions. Has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. And it has been interesting here for Sheldon on the return duties. Lions have caught them off guard. And now they move Lindemann up to an up-back position. They kick over top of Lindemann. Goes to Carson Johannes again. He makes the catch. Crosses the 20. Now reverses field and back down at the 22-yard line. And the Lions doing their best to keep the ball away from Tyrell Lindemann. And doing a good job. Carson Johannes, a return, will start the Sheldon Orabs on their own 22-yard line. Sheldon's had some good plays. They've had some bad plays out there. They've gotten behind the sticks a few times. They've had some good wide receivers, and Caleb Ackerman throwing it down the field. If he can escape the pressure from the Lion defense, we'll see how they go here from the start. 2 receivers off to each side here for Ackerman. Has Burnell in the backfield. Man in motion is Lindemann from left to right. Rolling out right side, Ackerman looking deep down the field. Now throws in the flat. Has Lindemann. Lindemann sidesteps a few defenders. He's wrapped up and brought down and right back at the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1, but not much going there for the Orabs. Lindemann will get a yard on the reception. And a second down and 9, maybe 10 here. Johannes now going in motion from right to left here, and an audible being called here by Sheldon now. They will reset. 3 receivers to the left side, single to the right, shotgun formation. Ackerman, ball snapped over his head once again. Ackerman after it, and here comes Van Burkham. He's got a hold of him and throws him to the ground with authority back at the 10-yard line. That has been a tough deal all night long for Sheldon. They've snapped the ball over Ackerman's head a few times, this time for a loss of 12. And a tough break once again there, as when that ball goes over the head, the Lion defense just gets nasty and gets after it. This time it was Caden Van Burkham throwing him down to the ground for the quarterback sack. Third down and 21 now for Sheldon. Ball back at their own 10-yard line. Once again, deep in their own territory, finding themselves behind the sticks. Twin receivers to each side. Ackerman back in that shotgun, back to pass. He's looking left side, coming back right side. Airs it out over the top, and it's intercepted by Luke Rasmussen at the 40-yard line. Rasmussen goes up and wins the jump ball situation. And the Lions, once again, another interception. This turnover by Luke Rasmussen will set up the Lions inside of Orab territory once again with just under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Lions leading 28-6 here as they set up once again, looking for more. Luke Rasmussen will set them up from the defensive spot. The offense will come out, and Lutmer will run the show once more. Twin receivers break out to the right side. That's Rasmussen and Spees. Van Wy wide to the left side. Van Burkham in the backfield. Now Meyer rotates from left to right there in the up back spot. They hand off right up the middle. Van Burkham running hard. Crosses the 40 down to the 36-yard line for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on first down for Caden Van Berkom, doing a nice job of running with a lot more authority this week. Clock back on the move here with 8:35 to play in the first half. Lions up 28-6 and looking for more. Second down and 5 here for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Donovan Morales will break out wide to the right side with Rasmussen. Twin receivers to the left side. That is Van Wy and Putnam. Empty backfield here. Back to pass is Lutmer looking right side. He's got pressure. Rolling out right side, looks out into the flat, has his man Spees. Spees makes the catch, makes a man miss. Inside the 20-yard line, down inside the 15. And they'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 16-yard line there. But nonetheless, a 20-yard pickup for Cooper Spees. Cooper Spees, a 20-yard reception for the first down. Lions 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Lions leading 28-6 and looking to extend that lead one more time. Van Wy breaks out wide to the left side. Putnam will be the inside man. Twin receivers to the right side as well. Lutmer rolling out left side. He's going to tuck and run. He crosses the 10-yard line, crosses the 5, takes a hit, but drives his way through and in for the Lion touchdown. Zach Lutmer, 16 yards, the Lion touchdown. This time around, he scores with his feet. His second touchdown of the night. Had that interception return back in the first quarter. Puts the score at 34-6. 7:39 to go here in the first half. Lions all over Sheldon here tonight as they lead 34-6. And the Lions will set up in the extra point, the swinging gate formation. We'll see if they decide to go for 2 here again, and they will. Lutmer will take it. He'll keep it himself. He'll put the head down, powers his way through, and the 2-point conversion is good. 7:37 to play in the first half, 36-6. The Lions leading Sheldon. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back in Sheldon here, still 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Lions leading 36-30. Scoring here once again a Zach Lutmer 16-yard touchdown run and the 2-point conversion as well. Lions looking to extend their lead here once again. Now they will do the kicking duties as Spees will come out. We'll see what Sheldon decides to do with the return man. They have tried to move Tyrell Lindemann and Carson Johannes around there, trying to see if they can't catch the Lions off guard. And it looks like they will put Lindemann back deep again, and Johannes will come back into that up back spot at the 20-yard line. Lions defense has really shored things up since that second drive of the night where they gave up a few big pass plays and the lone touchdown to the Orebs. Spees will give the ball a boot, a high end-over-end kick, and it will go over the head of Lindemann and through the end zone, and his first touchback of the season as he kicks it through the back of the end zone. Nice boot there for Cooper Spees, and that'll bring the ball back out to the 20-yard line, and Sheldon will start once again. Sheldon has struggled with the snap here tonight. They've put themselves in some bad situations. The ball has gone over the head of the Sheldon quarterback, Caleb Ackerman, and he has been running for his life. We'll see if he can get things shored up here and see if they can't get back on the board and cut into this Lion lead. Twin receivers to each side. Now Lindemann in motion from left to right. They'll fake the hand. Keeping it is Ackerman. He's wrapped up immediately, crosses the line of scrimmage. Lyle Moore is there to meet him at the 22-yard line. 2-yard pickup there for Ackerman, and we'll get the clock back on the move. Second down and 8 here for the Orebs. Now they'll send 3 receivers to the left side, single over to the right. Man in the backfield here is Burnell next to Ackerman. High snap there, but flags fly. Ackerman corralled it, but a false start against Sheldon. So once again, a mental mistake there for the Orebs. This is exactly what Tyler Lloyd talked about in the pregame interview, and things that his team needs to shore up. So a 5-yard penalty will push them back behind the sticks and make it second down and 13 here for Sheldon. And they will set up in the same formation. Ackerman back in that shotgun formation. Snap is right in the belly. Quick pass over the right side, and the ball just out of the reach there. Thrown to that back shoulder. Intended receiver was Ethan Reekers, and could not find him as the ball goes through his hands and hits the ground. Third down and long situation once again here for Sheldon. They've seen this a lot tonight, and we'll see if they can't dig their way out of it. 3 receivers left, single to the right side. Ackerman back in the shotgun formation, dropping back, looking deep down the field. He's wrapped up in the backfield and brought down at the 10-yard line. The Lions meet him in the backfield. It is Caden Van Berkom and Dylan Winkle. Those 2 guys have had their heyday in the backfield here tonight. Van Berkom coming from that left outside linebacker spot, and Winkle coming off that right end. So a sack back there will set up a 7-yard loss on the play and set up a 4th down and 20. Ackerman back to punt again. He stands in that short punt situation. Takes only 1 step before giving the ball the boot. He will. Lutmer will catch it at the 40-yard line. Starts working his way down the right sidelines. Wrapped up inside the 25. And he is brought down at the 23-yard line. Outstanding field position once again here. The Lions keep starting inside of Orab territory. The defense has been nasty and stingy all night long for the Lions. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. A 36-6 lead for Central Lyon George Little Rock. And they will set up once again just outside the red zone and try and put some more points on the board. And with the next touchdown, we'll start running time for CLGLR. New rule change here as running time can start in the first half nowadays, and so they will start the running time if the Lions can put the points on the board here. It is a 35-point rule. If you get over the 35-point rule, the clock starts. If at any point the Sheldon would get it back under 35, the clock would go back to normal standard time. Beautiful night here in Sheldon. It is homecoming at the Orab Field. A big, beautiful American flag flying over the top of the field has been a beautiful sight, and the Lions have put on a great performance so far here in the first half. We are taking a sanitation timeout here as they sanitize the ball. The players go out for their sanitizing as well. Lions over there talking it over in the huddle here under this 2-minute timeout. Lions have done a great job so far getting on the board. They went 3 and out on their first possession, were first forced to punt the ball away. But on Sheldon's first possession, they went 3 and out. The Lions blocked the punt and took over at the 3-yard line, able to punch it in with a Cooper Spees run. And doing a nice job with that. Their third possession, they marched it down the field, and Kalen Meyer knocked one in from there. After that, Zach Lutmer, a 30-yard interception return to close out the first quarter. And so far, we have seen Zach Lutmer and Cooper Spees here in quarter number 2. First down and 10 for the Lions. Ball at the 23-yard line is the official spot here for CLGLR. They're going to hand off reverse to Spees. Spees goes over there on the counter, cuts it back across the field. First down yardage, breaks through some tackles inside the 5-yard line. And Cooper Spees, a nice run there. They showed quarterback draw, and he hands off back on the reverse to Spees. He goes down to the 4-yard line, 19-yard run for Cooper Spees on the carry. First down and goal here for the Lions once again. Pistol formation. They'll send twins to the left, single to the right here. Spees is the deep back behind Lutmer. Man coming in motion. They'll move Meyer right to left at that power back. Handoff right up the middle. Spees drops the football. It hits the ground. And the Sheldon Orbs are saying they've got it. And it looks like they do. Cooper Spees, he did it last week against Unity. He does it again. Fumbles the football. Just never got it out of the hands of Lutmer. And the Lions, a costly turnover inside the inside the 5-yard line once again. Sheldon will take over, first down and 10 in the shadows of their own end zone with 5:23 to go. Lions squander an opportunity to put some more points on the board, still leading 36-6. Three receivers go to the right side, single to the left, and looks like quarterback keep up the middle, wrapped up immediately. Lyle Moore getting into the mix this time, and bringing down Ackerman for a loss of 1 on the carry. And poor Caleb Ackerman, he has felt the heat all night long, and he has taken a beating. Some of it by designed run, some of it by not his fault at all, as he's really had to be on his heels the entire night. So second down and 11, ball now at the 3-yard line for Sheldon. They send twin receivers off to each side. Ackerman back to pass once again. Deep down the sidelines he goes. Throws up over the top and just about intercepted by Pilecki. Pilecki got his hands up and had him on the ball. And the wide receiver turned defender there and tackled Pilecki to make sure he could not haul it in. Third down and 11 now here for Sheldon, trying to hit the big one over the top there and get out of the shadow of the end zone. And a quick pass situation for Ackerman. He can't hang on very long because the Lion defense has been all over him. Everybody in tight this time now. The twin receivers to each side, back to pass. Looking outside, he's wrapped up in the backfield. Ball is tipped over the middle of the field. Rex Van Wy knocks it away, and that'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down and 11 at their own 3-yard line. 4:25 to play here in the first half. 36-6, the Lions lead, and looking to set themselves up once again. Ackerman, once again, he'll come out to do the punting duties and stands in his normal quarterback spot so he can always throw out of it. He takes one step and then punts the ball away. It really makes it hard for the Lions to get there and block the punt. Snap is down, punt is up, it is good, a high end-over-end punt. Spees catches it at the 36, breaking down the left sideline, breaks through a few tackles, he's down there, has a wall tripped up inside the 15-yard line at the 13. It looks like they will bring him down, and the Lions once again with fantastic starting field position. We'll see if they can't finish it off this time around. Lions will have it first down and 10 with 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Ball on the 13-yard line. Lions going to try and punch one in here once again before the half and get that running time going. Fumbled inside the 5 on their last possession. Lutmer in that shotgun, back to pass, looking left side, looks for Rex Van Wy, and just out in front of him there. Could not find him. And ball falls incomplete there, and the clock will stop with 4:05. Just the fourth pass attempt so far for Lutmer, 2:04 on the night for 25 yards. Has a pass to Rasmussen and Spees, largely in part because of the fantastic field position they have taken over inside of Sheldon territory every time but once. Second down and 10 now for the Lions. Shotgun formation. Man in motion this time is Van Berkom. The deep back is Meyer. They'll hand off to Meyer. He'll cut it down the field, runs through a few tackles, and Kalen Meyer on the board again. His second touchdown run, this time from 13 yards out, as the Lions strike again and make it 42-6. Kalen Meyer taking it right up the middle of the field there and nobody able to just try and arm tackle him, and he runs right through him. So the Lions go up 42-6. That will start the running time here on the kickoff for the Lions here in the first half of play. Lions line up once again. They will bring in the swinging gate. That has been the question here. The Lions have showed a two-point conversion a couple different times. Lutmer on to do the holding duties. Spees on to do the kicking. Snap is good. Hold is good. The kick is up, and that is good as well. 3:58 to go here in the first half. 43-6. The Lions lead Sheldon. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Back in Sheldon, Lions strike again. This time, Kalen Meyer, a 13-yard touchdown run to put the Lions ahead by a score of 43-6 here with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Lions striking early and often. The defense has set them up repeatedly with outstanding starting field position. Lions on to do the kicking again. It is Cooper Spees. Spees will give the ball a boot, a deep kick. Lindemann will catch it at his own 4-yard line. Now starting to make his way up the field. Wrapped up immediately inside the 15. And who else but Donovan Morales getting in there. The gunman. That's what we like to call him, man. He is a gunner. He is fast. He is tough. He is a little rock. And he takes Lindemann down just shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line. Clock is on the move, 3.5 to play here. Running time now in effect for the rest of the game, unless Sheldon would get it back under the 35 threshold. Caleb Ackerman will send 3 receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right side. Ackerman in that shotgun formation. He'll hand off right up the middle to Burnell. He breaks through a few tackles, has first down yardage, bowls over a couple defenders, and gets it out to the 29-yard line. Big pickup of 15 yards for Brian Burnell. He got a shot that time. He's had some tough sledding so far, but finally breaks free. The little bowling ball running back sets up Sheldon first down and 10 at the 29. 3 receivers left again. They'll hand off Burnell again. This time he's wrapped up but pushes the pile ahead. Churning those legs. He'll push it out to the 34-yard line for a tough 5 yards. And Sheldon doing something here. They've had some good success with the passing game. And now Burnell is getting some runs in there, but maybe a little bit too late. 2:15 to play in the half. And a false start will be called against Sheldon. Well, no, they're going to call offsides on Central Lyon George Litterock. A 5-yard penalty, going to be very close. Should be enough for a first down, as they will move the ball ahead out to the 39-yard line. And that'll be first down and 10 now for for Sheldon. Offsides called against the Lions. Their first penalty here of the night. Ackerman back in the shotgun formation. Trip receivers to the left, single to the right. Back to pass. Looking right side. Uxer his man in through the hands of Carson Johannes. And a little bit too hot to handle there. Could not come down with it. And that'll set up second down and 10. Clock on the move. 1:15 to play here in the half. Sheldon trying to hurry up on the ball and see if they can't get some points on the board and put it back into regular clock timing. Ackerman back to pass once again, looking left side, looks out in the flat, has his man there over the sidelines, And I do believe that was, I think that was Lindemann. It was. Lindemann loses his footing there on the wide receiver screen, falls down after a gain of 3. 3-yard pickup there, sets up 3rd down and 7. Ackerman still in that shotgun formation, dropping back to pass. Now he's going to go. Quarterback run. He's wrapped up immediately. Ran into the back of his own offensive lineman, and then Kalen Meyer brings him to the ground after a pickup of 2, and that'll set up 4th down and 5. 4th down and 5. Sheldon going to go for it here at their own 44-yard line. With just 10 seconds left, looks like they will drop back to pass, and Ackerman will give it a heave. Down the sidelines it goes, a jump ball in the air, and Zach Lutmer has his 2nd interception of the night. And Zach Lutmer, another pick, will bring an end to the first half of play. After one half, Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Sheldon 43-6. We'll take a break and be back with our halftime report when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
And we welcome you back here live from Sheldon at the half. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Sheldon here tonight by a score of 43-6. The Lions got off to a slow start, 3 and out on their first offensive possession, but a block punt on the next possession by the Lion defense really sparked the offense into a go mode there. And they were able to put some points on the board right off the bat with a Cooper Spees 1-yard touchdown run to make the score 8-0. after the 2-point conversion. Sheldon answered right back, though, and marched the ball down the field, had some big pass plays and hit a few good ones, and put the score at 8-6 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2-point conversion failed, and they trailed 8-6 with halfway through that first quarter. The Lions came right back and put some points back on the board with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kalen Meyer knocked through a 5-yard touchdown run with an extra point to make it 15-6. And then as time expired in the first quarter, Zach Lutmer picked off the ball at the 30-yard line and ran it back for a touchdown in the pick six. The 2-point conversion failed, making it 21-6 at the end of the first quarter. More of the Lions defense set up more of the Lions offense on the ensuing half of play with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cooper Spees scored again on a 6-yard touchdown run, and the extra point was good to make it 28-6. A few minutes later, a great return after a punt set up Zach Lutmer, and a 16-yard touchdown run for Zach, punching it in for his first score on the offensive side of the ball for the night. A 2-point conversion as well, making it 36-6. Then with 4 minutes to go in the first half, and it was once again Kalen Meyer busting through on a 13-yard touchdown run with an extra point to make it 43-6. And the running time ran out the first half in a hurry to give us that halftime score. We will obviously be in a running time situation in the second half, and the Lions will start with kicking off to Sheldon, as Sheldon won the toss and deferred, and the Lions chose to receive the opening kickoff, so they will kick and play defense to start the second half. A well-rounded first half here for the Lions, as like I said, after that first initial 3 and out, they really got some things going. And Sheldon, on their second drive, marched the ball down the field. The Lions played well defensively. We had them deep inside their own 10-yard line. It was 3rd and 27 inside their own 10, and we gave up a 28-yard pass to keep that drive alive. Got put in some other long situation. They hit a 4th down and 9 pass right at the midfield marker, kept the drive alive again. Once they got down inside the 15-yard line, they are set up 4th down. They went for it on 4th down and hit a 15-yard touchdown pass. So the Lions had to shore some things up defensively in the pass coverage and start working their way through. As they did, they moved on and had 3 interceptions in the second quarter there. So the Lions definitely getting the defense going, and really good up front, as we've seen all season long, but getting the passing game under control as well, with the defensive backs getting in the right positions and making the right reads and the right plays on the ball. We're being entertained right now by the Sheldon Marching Band, and they have got quite the setup going on here at the field for homecoming. And they've got wagon wheels, and they've got crayons and colorings and trees and all sorts of good activities going on for this band production, and it is a treat so far. 43-6 is the lead for Central Lyon George Little Rock here at the half. We'll take another break and come back. We'll take a little bit closer look at some of the stats from the first half of play. You're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne, to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we welcome you back here to Sheldon at the half. Joel Viss here for tonight's broadcast as the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions leading the Sheldon Orabs 43-6 here at the half. We are being entertained by the Sheldon Orabs marching band out here doing a fantastic deal. We're being told they do have a band competition coming up tomorrow, and they should do pretty well from what we are seeing so far. A very nice performance so far by them. Score updates from around the area. We are got an update from over in Inwood. West Lyon leading Unity Christian by a score of 21-14 at the half. That is the update we got from the Inwood side of the ball. So a 21-14 lead for the Wildcats over Unity, and obviously paying attention to that one as we've played Unity and yet to see West Lyon and what they have to offer as well. Taking a little bit closer look at the Lions stats here. Not major stats here because the defense did such a fantastic job for the Lions. They set up the Lions inside of Sheldon territory time after time. Great kick return, or great punt returns. We had a block punt. We took over at the 3-yard line. We've taken over inside the 10 twice, and we've really set ourselves up for some good positioning by the defense there. Also with an interception return for a touchdown as well. Zach Lutmer leading the way, 4 carries for 59 yards there on the ground. Has that one touchdown, a 16-yarder with the legs. Cooper Spees has 4 carries for 26 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground as well. Caden Van Berkom carrying the load here tonight. He's got 5 carries for 26 yards. Taylor Putnam, he's had the tough go of it. He's usually the big play guy around the edge, but that zone jet sweep has not been effective here tonight because of the Sheldon defense. He's only got 2 carries for 4 yards. And Kalen Meyer, 3 carries for 20 yards and those 2 touchdowns. 18 total carries, 135 yards for the Lions offensively. Like I said, not the huge totals you would expect with a 43-6 score, but that is largely in part of the field position that we have taken over with. Lutmer also has thrown the ball here tonight just a few times. 2 for 4 passing the ball for 25 yards. Spees has a 20-yarder, and Luke Rasmussen has one as well. On the defensive side of the ball, Sheldon Orabs have had some tough go of it running the ball. A lot of these stats are contributed to some sacks in the backfield. Caleb Ackerman has had a tough time receiving the snap. He's had a few go over his head and lost a bunch of yards that way, but the Lions' defensive front has been outstanding as well. and holding Sheldon 15 carries for negative 21 yards on the night so far. Negative 37 on 10 carries for Caleb Ackerman. Brian Burnell picked up a few yards there late in the first half. He's got 4 carries for 21, and Tyrell Lindemann has a negative 5 on his only carry. Caleb Ackerman has done most of his damage through the air here tonight. He has had to throw the ball a bunch so far. Normally a 60% passer on the season coming into tonight, but right now being held to 9 for 21 for 111 yards and has that 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions, 1 by Luke Rasmussen and 2 by Zach Lutmer. Ty Sudbeck had 3 catches for 49 yards there early on in the ballgame in that first quarter. He left late in that first quarter after an ankle injury. He came to the sidelines. We'll see if he gets to come back and play here in the second half. He would definitely help, as he would take some of the pressure off of Tyrell Lindemann, the speedy wide receiver. 5 catches for 46 yards for him. Carson Johannes has a catch for 16 yards for that 9 for 21. 111 total yards through the air for Caleb Ackerman, and we expect to see him throw the ball a lot more as they keep moving on. 43-6 here at the half in favor of Central Lyon George Little Rock, as the Lions capitalizing on great field position, good defensive play, and the offense has been able to finish off a large part of that as well. We'll take another timeout. When we return, we'll come back with the second half of play. Live from Sheldon, you're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we welcome you back here to Sheldon. My name is Joe Viz. Glad to be with you here for tonight's action here at the half. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Sheldon by a score of 43-6. At the half, the Lions will start on the defensive side of the ball here for the second half of play. Running time will be in order, and I would assume we will see the substitutions start making their way in here, and we should see a lot of different names getting out there. No video here tonight as we are the visiting team, respecting the wishes of the Sheldon Orab, so just audio tonight, so don't adjust your computer screen at home or your phone, and we are glad to have you along. Just a few seconds away here as it is homecoming here at Sheldon. We had a great performance by the marching band. We had senior night for the football team before the game, and now senior night for the cheerleaders and the cross-country kids and all that stuff coming out here. A lot of seniors here for Sheldon, as well as the marching band members. And senior night as well as homecoming. And so unfortunately for the Sheldon Orabs, the Lions of Central Lyon George Little Rock are playing spoiler here tonight as we close out the halftime report here. Tonight, like I said, we're glad to have you along with us. We hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel here on the on YouTube for the Central Lyon Broadcasting. We've got plenty of things coming your way yet to come in the season. Make sure you sign up for that. We'll keep you updated on all the things happening at Central Lyon and Central Lyon George Little Rock Athletics. You can also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and on Twitter for all the most current updates. Central Lyon George Little Rock here at Sheldon. As we talked about, Sioux Center on the road at MOC Floyd Valley. Unity Christian on the road at West Lyon. We did get a score update from that game. West Lyon leading Unity 21-14 at the half. Next week, Sioux Center comes to Central Lyon, and CLGLR will be playing in Rock Rapids against the Sioux Center Warriors. And Unity Christian will go on the road to MOC Floyd Valley, and West Lyon will be coming here to Sheldon. 12 minutes on the clock here, and Lions come out to do the kicking duties. Cooper Spees will do the kicking here once again for the Lions. Tyrell Lindeman standing as the deep man back at his own 4-yard line here, and he has a couple upbacks standing at the 20 as Spees will give it a boot. A high spiraling kick will be caught at the 5 by Lindeman. Lindeman making his way up the middle of the field. Now trying to dodge, goes to the outside, has some room, is tripped up by Donovan Morales back at the 21-yard line. And Donovan Morales just too quick there. Didn't get to lay the big hit that he wanted, but wraps him up around the ankles and brings Lindeman down before he can escape to the outside. Running time in effect here at that 43-6 lead, so this half will go awfully fast unless Sheldon can score here and get the ball or get the point spread back under that 35-point rule. If they do, it'll go back to standard scoring time. Shotgun formation once again, 3 receivers wide to the left side. They're going to hand off right up the middle. Burnell goes nowhere as he gets hit in the backfield, fights his way forward to the original line of scrimmage, but being met there by Reeby, Moore, and Winkle, the 3 down linemen for the Lions. Second down and 10 here for Sheldon as they will set up again with those 3 receivers wide to the left side. Back to pass here is Ackerman, looking left side, quick pass in the flat is tipped through the hands of the Lion defender. That is Rex Van Wy. And he just about had himself a pick 6, but through his hands and off the face mask of the intended receiver, that was Carson Johannes. Third down and 10 now for Sheldon as they're trying to get things going to start the second half. Lion starters still on the field here for their first possession. Trips to the left, single to the right, back to pass is Ackerman. He's got some pressure, now just throws it in the dirt and throws it down at the line of scrimmage. Going to say he was in the area of the tailback Burnell. Nonetheless, an incomplete pass for him. We'll set up fourth down in a punting situation. So 3 and out here right off the bat for Sheldon to get things started. Clock under 10 minutes already here in this third quarter. Lions with that 43-6 lead. Cooper Spees and Zach Lutmer are standing back at their own 45-yard line, ready to receive the punt from Ackerman. Ackerman standing back a little bit deeper this time. Lions get a pretty good push. A short kick will hit the ground at the 44-yard line and then roll across the 50, but they'll bring it back to where the first touch came by Sheldon. It bounced off the coverage team at the 44-yard line, and the Lions will once again take over inside of Sheldon territory. Starting offense will come out onto the field. As always, they get the first attempt here to come out of the locker room, and this will most likely be their last drive here of the night. As we'll see what they can do and see what kind of stats they can put up. Lutmer will come out in that pistol formation and send twin receivers to the right side, single to the left. Lutmer calls it out. Now Van Berkom goes in motion, right to or left to right. They'll hand off. Kalen Meyer, he'll scoot through the line of scrimmage, bust it out to the right side, got a first down and more across the 30-yard line. They'll say that's where he stepped out of bounds. 14 yards for Kalen Meyer there. A big, tough run for the senior tailback. Kalen Meyer, a 14-yard run, sets up first down and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Lions, leading 43-6. Looking for more. Clock will dip below 8 minutes here left in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Lutmer. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left side. They'll hand off over the left side. That'll go to Meyer once again. Meyer cuts it down inside the 20. First down yardage again. Down to the 17-yard line, another 13 tough yards for Kalen Meyer. Kalen Meyer now with 47 yards on the ground, has a couple touchdowns already, and we are getting a heavy dose of Kalen running it down the field. First down and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. After the 13-yard pickup, shotgun formation again for Lutmer. He'll hand off once again. Meyer breaking to the right side, going outside, cuts it up the field. He's got first down yardage and more again, and he is knocked down at the 5-yard line, but not before. Another 12-yard pickup there for Kalen Meyer. Lion offensive line just blowing off the ball, and Kalen Meyer is picking his spots. And it has been the all Kalen Meyer show here, looking for touchdown number 3 if they let him finish off this drive. First and goal at the 5-yard line for CLGLR. Twins right, single left. Meyer in the backfield, right behind Zach Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out here once again. They'll bring a man in motion from left to right. That's Van Berkom. They'll hand off left side, cut it back right side. Kalen Meyer spins it into the end zone for his third touchdown of the night. This time a 5-yarder for Kalen Meyer. Kalen Meyer doing all he needed here on that opening drive. They just handed it off to big number 22. Let him take it the way. 14 yards, 13 yards, 12 yards, and finally a 5-yard touchdown run for Kalen Meyer. Swinging gate will come in here for the Lions. Lutmer will go down to do the holding duties. And Spees on to do the kicking once again here for the Lions. Snap is good, hold is good, the kick is up, and that is good as well. 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. 50-6 is the score in favor of Central Lyon George Little Rock. You're listening to Lion Football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
And we welcome you back here to Sheldon. Second half underway. A 3-and-out for the defense and the Kalen Meyer show for the offense. Kalen Meyer took it 44 yards on 4 separate carries, and he punched it in on a 5-yard touchdown run to cap off their first drive of the second half and extend the Lions' lead to 50-6. Lions taking a little extra time there on the sidelines here as we have the sanitation timeout being put into effect here with running time. That comes a lot quicker than what you would think. Just 6:22 left in this third quarter. Running clock in effect as the Lions have the big lead here at 50-6. We'll see if the Lions start bringing some of the substitutions into the ball game here. Might see them play a little bit of special teams, and we'll see who comes in on the offensive side. Looks like a couple of the sophomores and JV guys starting to make their way on. I see a couple of those guys on the kicking unit. Lions will march back here behind the 40-yard line as the official will bring the ball out here and spot the tee. Cooper Spees will still remain on the kicking duties, and Tyrell Lindeman will go back to do the receiving here for the Orabs. Lindeman will move on down. He will stand inside his own 10. He'll go all the way down to the 5-yard line. Cooper Spees has really done a good job here tonight kicking off. They did a few pooch kicks trying to keep it to the up back, trying to keep it out of Lindeman's hands. And then they've lately let Cooper just have at. And he's gotten some really good deep kicks. He's gotten a lot better kicking the ball here as of late and got himself a touchback tonight as well. Deep kick again. Lindeman catches it at his own 6-yard line. Start making his way forward. Cuts it back up the field. He'll be wrapped up by a host of Lions and shoved back as he hits the 20 where his forward progress was stopped. First down and 10 once again here for the Sheldon Orabs. They went 3-and-out on their opening possession of this second half. We'll see what they can come up with here in the next portion, as now we are seeing a few of the substitutions come in, as I see Landon Weiler in there, Dorian Johnson coming in at a linebacker spot. I also see Taylor Putnam and at a cornerback spot. Donovan Morales in there. Jay Schrick in at a safety spot. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to each side here. Man in motion is Lindeman. Back to pass, rolling out right side, looking deep down the field. Now he throws over in the flat, has Johannes at the 30-yard line, carries it out to the 34-yard line for a 14-yard pickup. Rex Van Wy in on the tackle there for the Lions that time. Carson Johannes, his second catcher of the night. Sheldon hurrying up on the ball. Everybody in tight this time. Shotgun formation. Back to pass once again is Ackerman. Ackerman now under pressure. Rolls right side. Looks in the flat. Can't find Johannes as it goes off his feet. Actually, that was Ethan Reekers that time around. And off of the fingertips. Ball falls incomplete and will be second down and 10. Lions bringing in a few more of the substitutions there as we go second down and 10. 3 receivers off to the left side, single receiver right. Ackerman calls it out, fakes the hand, quick pass left side, Lindeman. Lindeman break into the sidelines. He breaks through one tackle, cuts it up the field. Going to get some positive yards across the 40 to the 46-yard line. And a 6-yard pickup is what they will say there for Lindeman. Third down and 4 now for Sheldon as they hustle up on the ball. Max Gruis in at a defensive lineman spot. 3 receivers on the right side. They will keep with Ackerman. He'll run the quarterback keeper. He'll have a first down as he crosses the 45 out to the 47. Another 6-yard carry that time for Ackerman. Tackle was made by Dorian Johnson, the linebacker there for the Lions. 3 receivers to the right side. They hand off to Burnell. Brian Burnell busts that out. He's got first down yardage inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Right through the middle there goes Burnell. Big tough run there for 14 yards. Lions second teamers, they got to shore some things up here. Got to get the communication down and see what they can do. Now in at that middle linebacker spot, it's Evan Kruger. Sophomore JV player. Quick pass over to the right side to Johannes. Johannes is wrapped up, but escapes through it and finally is brought down. Morales had a hold of him, but couldn't bring him to the ground. He fights forward for a positive gain of about 4 yards. Could have been a loss of 1, but nonetheless, Johannes, a nice effort. Second down and 6 now for Sheldon. Shotgun formation yet again. They'll fake the hand, and Ackerman will keep it. This time he's wrapped up immediately as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Falls ahead for a couple yards, but brought down there. Looks like, see if I can figure out who's all out there. Brendan Height, the JV defensive tackle. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 4. 2-yard pickup there for Ackerman. And a handoff to Burnell. Once again, the bowling ball powers his way through inside the 20-yard line. And a big run there from the 35 down to the 17-yard line. 18-yard pickup there for Brian Burnell. First down and 10 now. Calling it out again, Burnell once again. He's hitting the backfield, gets through one, now fights ahead, gets positive yards again. Got to finish these tackles here to the Lion defense as they were in the backfield once again. Hunter Kruger that time, senior defensive end. Got the first hit in there, and now it looks like a timeout might be called for an injury. We'll have to see. Looks like we have an equipment/injury. Brendan Height will come out of the ball game. Second down and 4 now for Sheldon, threatening inside the red zone. They'll hand off Burnell again. He's wrapped up in the backfield. And this time the Lion defense able to get to him. Landon Weiler leading the charge. Evan Kruger coming up and finishing him off. Clock dips below a minute to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 4. No gain on the play that time for Burnell. Obviously 4-down territory for Sheldon. Lions second teamers want to get in there. And Burnell fires on through there. He's got a first down yardage as he's inside the 5. Down to the 4-yard line, 7 yards on the carry, first down and goal. Nate Springer in on the tackle that time for Central Lyon George Littlerock. 20 seconds on the clock. Sheldon trying to punch one in here before the end of the third quarter. Ackerman all alone in the backfield here. A little bit confusion here trying to bring a man in. Here comes Johannes, and he will come into the tailback spot. Ackerman will call it out. Ackerman rolling over left side. He'll take it himself. He's hit immediately, but he does push ahead for a couple, down to, I do believe, the 2. So, I mean, he'll get 3 yards on the carry. That'll be an end to the third quarter of play. At the end of 3, the score remains 50-6 in favor of Central Lyon George Littlerock. We'll be back with the fourth quarter when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back in Sheldon, quarter number 3 comes to an end with the score of 50-6 in favor of Central Lyon George Little Rock. Sheldon knocking on the door, though, here against the Lions second teamers as trying to punch one in. They are at the 3-yard line currently as we will get quarter number 4 underway. And Brian Brunell has really punched the ball around here for the Sheldon Orabs. He has gotten some things going here in the second half against this second team defense. Lions trying to hold out, dig the heels in here. Can that defense keep the offense out here and get the offense back on the board? Everybody in tight here. Ackerman stands in the shotgun formation. He's powered it off to the right side. He's got a lot of upbacks there alongside of him. Now man in motion. They will hand off to the right side. That is Lindeman. Lindeman cuts it back across the grain, puts the head down, and Tyrell Lindeman scores from 3 yards out. Tyrell Lindeman, a 3-yard touchdown run. Put Sheldon on the board here once again, making the score 50-12. And we'll see if they go for 2 or if they decide to just kick the extra point. Looks like the Orabs will go for 2 and try and get it to 14, trying to get back into the ballgame and get the clock back to standard scoring time. Quick pass over the left side of the field there, and it goes to Ty Sudbeck, and Sudbeck makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. 50-14 here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we'll get back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carryout and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Back in Sheldon here, the Orabs on the board here in the fourth quarter. 50-14 the lead for Central Lyon George Little Rock. And Sheldon will come out to do the kicking duties. We'll see if they decide to kick it deep or if they go for the onside kick. We would hope they wouldn't go for the onside kick here, as Coach Eben and his squad has put in the second and third teamers so far, getting them into the ballgame. Lions will come up. Looks like they are going to prepare with the hands team here up on the front line and see if they can't be ready for Brian Brunell. Looks like he is getting set up for an onside kick. And the Lions hands team is up on the field here trying to be in tight. Here comes the kick here. It's a short kick over the top, and Sheldon is on top of it. They've caught it at the 30-yard line. They were all over that one. That is an impressive onside kick right there. Lions were playing up, ready for the squib to come across, and he kicked it right over the top of everybody, and they were able to outrun him. Well, the offense for the Orabs will come back onto the game, and it looks like the starting defense will come back out for Central Lyon George Little Rock. That is why you don't want to kick that that onside kick. Coach Eben had called fair game and put the subs in, but when you want to leave your starters in and kick onside kicks, his starters will come back. Ackerman will come out in the shotgun formation here. 3 receivers to the left side, single to the right side. Calling it out, Brunell will take the handoff. He's tripped up immediately as he tries to cross the line of scrimmage. He'll go nowhere. Coming in and making the tackle that time was Josh Reeby for the Lions. So Brunell will set up second down and 10 now. Shotgun formation again for Ackerman. 3 receivers to the left side. Single off to the right. Ackerman gonna fake the handoff to pass and doesn't even see him. Oh man, Caden Van Berkom just lit him up. Oh man, Ackerman didn't even see it coming there, and a free shot from Caden Van Berkom knocks him back into the next century, but back at the 42-yard line, a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll set up 3rd down and long here. Once again, Ackerman will come out in that shotgun formation, twin receivers off to each side. Ackerman, a low snap, back to pass again. He's on his heels again. Gable Van Beek's got a hold of him. He throws it in the direction of a wide receiver, but it's an incomplete pass, and it will set up 4th down. 4th down and 17 now, and it looks like the second team and the punting team will come on here for Sheldon. I think they've seen enough, and I think they understand that the Lions are not going to mess around with this and not going to sit and watch them just throw darts on the second and third teamers. Back to do the punting duties, and away it goes. A angling kick will go out of bounds. We'll see about exactly where it goes. It went out of bounds roughly the 20-yard line is what they're going to say. No cliffhanger walk this time for the official. He's just going to call it right out at the 20-yard line. Well, now they'll walk it back up and say the 26. 8:40 to play here. The Lions will send out Zach Lutmer at the quarterback spot, but it looks like they are subbing in a couple of the offensive line or the other offensive players. Owen Christensen coming out at a wide receiver spot, and the Lions will come out. Looks like the backup front line there as well. Tyler Grieve, I do believe, is in the backfield. Lutmer calls it out. No, it's Dorian Johnson. Lutmer's going to keep it. He's going to go around the end. Lutmer is off to the races. He is going to outrun the field. Oh, and he is tripped up at the 30-yard line. Oh, Zach Lutmer just about broke it there, but he is tripped up by a touchdown-saving tackle at the 30-yard line. 44 yards on the ground there for Zach Lutmer. 1st down and 10 for Zach Lutmer on the carry. That'll get him over the 100-yard mark on the night. Shotgun formation once again. Twin receivers left, single to the right side. Man coming in motion. Fake the hand. Lutmer keeps up the middle. Breaks it out to the left side. He will scoot to the sidelines and run himself out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5-yard pickup that time. As I said, Lutmer over the 100-yard mark once again here, rushing the ball. We'll set up 2nd down and 5. 7 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. 50-14, the Lions lead. Clock is on the move. Lions will send twin receivers to the left side. Josh Elbert out there. Owen Christensen wide to the right side. Dorian Johnson in the backfield. They'll hand off to Elbert. Elbert will sidestep his way, cut it back up the field. Has a few positive yards down to the 22, a pickup of 3 for Elbert. Josh Elbert, 3-yard carry. His first carry of the night for the sophomore. Clock on the move here. 3rd down and 3 now for the Lions as they've got the 2nd and 3rd teamers in the ball game. Lions will line up in the shotgun formation once again here. Twins left, single to the right side. Lutmer is going to bring Van Berkom in motion from right to left. They'll hand off Dorian Johnson right up the middle of the field. He'll power ahead, pushes the pile inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. He picked up the 3 yards he needed. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Clock on the move here. With 5:35 to go in the ballgame, Lions just trying to milk this one out. 50-14, the Lions will improve to 4-0 on the season, 2-0 in district play, and set up a big matchup back in Rock Rapids next Friday night against Sioux Center. We'll have all the coverage of that for you live from Dicknall Field. Lutmer takes the snap, rolling out left side. Now he's going to reverse field right side, cuts it back up the field, wrapped up, and brought down in the backfield. Going to be a loss of 2 on the carry there. Well, maybe a loss of a yard is what they're going to say. And it'll be 2nd down and 11 now. Ball back at the 21-yard line. Lions will send Caden Van Berkom into the sidelines this time as he will come out. And looks like Taylor Putnam will come in here now for Central Lyon George Litterock. And we'll see where he lines up. Looks like he will break out wide to the right side. 3 wide receivers to the right, single to the left. Lutmer will take the shotgun. He'll take the snap, rolling out right side. It is a run all the way. Cuts it up inside the 20-yard line to the 19-yard line. Pickup of 2. That'll set up 3rd down and 9 now for the Lions. Clock will dip below 4 minutes to play in the ballgame. As we said, next week we'll go back to Dicknall Field. It's been a while. 3 straight visiting team efforts for the Lions, as that'll be the first time since week number 1 in a month that they have been back at Dicknall Field, and it will be a welcome home as they will get set up to play the Sioux Center Warriors. Twins to the left, single to the right. Lutmer in that shotgun formation. They'll hand off Dorian Johnson. Johnson cuts it to the left side. He looks for 1st down yardage. He's got it as he gets down close to the 10-yard line. They'll say the knee went down at the 11. Nonetheless, an 8-yard pickup, going to be just shy. 8 yards on the carry will set up 4th down and 1. Got to get to the 10-yard line. They are just outside. They are actually inside the 11-yard line. And we'll see what the Lions decide to do here. They will go for it. Lutmer has the ball. Snapped over Lutmer's head. He is after the ball, and he will just eat it and fall back on it. Back at the 32-yard line. So a tough break there for Zach Lutmer, as that will go all the way back. 21-yard loss there as the ball was snapped over the head of Lutmer. Lions will once again send the defensive 2nd and 3rd teamers out onto the field. And it looks as if Sheldon has decided to do it as well with 2:20 to play here in the ballgame. Now in at the quarterback spot here for the Sheldon Orebs. Blake Radke, sophomore, 5'9", 165-pounder. In at the quarterback spot, twin receivers to each side. He'll hand off right up the middle of the field. That will go to Alan Granillo. Alan Granillo on the carry that time. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Minute and a half to play in the ballgame. Lions will improve to 4-0 on the season, 2-0 in district play. Granillo once again handed off. He is hit immediately as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a couple. Going to give him 2 yards, and we'll set up a 3rd down and about 4, maybe 5. Minute 10. Coming up on the ball again, Radke gets the call. He hands off over the left side this time, and blown up in the backfield there by Donovan Morales. He is the running back for them, and that is Brandon Collins. 4th down and 5 for Sheldon here, and it looks like we'll see if they decide to punt this one away, as they will leave Radke in there, as Sheldon likes to punt from this situation with their quarterbacks, and they won't. They will hand off right up the middle of the field. They've got a 1st down, As powering ahead, I do believe that might have been Granillo. We'll see if that is the case, and it is. So 5-yard carry for Alan Granillo. 20 seconds on the clock, about one more play to go for Sheldon, and that will do it. Granillo gets the handoff. He is blown up immediately in the backfield. Donovan Morales getting in on the tackle. Looks like also Landon Weiler making a tackle there, and that will do it here from Sheldon. Final score here tonight, 50-14 in favor of Central Lyon George Litterock. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll come back and wrap things up live from Sheldon. You're listening to Lion Football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
Autumn, a time for school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest. Putting in long hours, working hard from sun up to sundown. Your income taxes are just one more thing you have to think about. You can minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs.
We know our name is Pizza Ranch, but have you tried our chicken? It's marinated, hand-breaded daily, and cooked to crispy perfection. Visit our buffet to enjoy what raving fans are calling the country's best chicken. Make it a meal on the buffet or order online for carry-out and delivery. More than just pizza, you'll love our chicken. There's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
And we are back here at Oreb Field here in Sheldon, where the Lions of Central Lyon George Litterock are victorious here tonight by a score of 50-14 over top of Sheldon here tonight. The Lions got after it. The defense set up the offense, and the offense able to finish it off for them here tonight and extend their lead and extend their record to 4-0 overall and 2-0 in district play, and they will set up a big District 1 matchup once again next Friday night in Dicknall Field against the Sioux Center Warriors. The Warriors coming into tonight, they were ranked number 6 and undefeated on the season. We assume that they won over MLC Floyd Valley, and we expect a undefeated matchup once again next week as the Lions and the Warriors will do battle at Dicknall Field. We invite you all to come on out and support the Lions. Be there in person. If you can't be there, you can always watch us here online on the Lion Broadcast Network. We thank you for tuning in each and every week, and we can't do it without these great sponsors. Make sure you patronize the sponsors that you see throughout the broadcast. If nothing else, stop into their place of business and tell them thank you for making these broadcasts possible. You can also make sure you subscribe to our broadcast channel here on YouTube. Make sure we have attention, and we will give you the updates that you need on when we are broadcasting, whether it be football, volleyball, whether we have a band concert, choir concert, anything that we got going on that we can put on the air, we will definitely get to and do our best to get that coverage to you. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, and also follow Central Lion on Facebook and on Twitter to keep up to date on all those, as well as the George Litterock School Facebook page, and keep up to date on what they have going on and what their upcoming events are for their YouTube channel as well. Once again, final score here tonight, 50-14 here in favor of Central Lion George Litterock. Well-rounded victory once again for the Lions as they got after it on both sides of the ball, and they will have some work to do. They will get to work and see what they can do, setting up that big matchup next Friday night against the Sioux Center Warriors. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to have you along, and have a great night, everybody.